Tape 11, Side A. Apposite means appropriate, apt, fitting. The scholar has an apposite quotation for any occasion. Association. It's appropriate that I be in the fitting room opposite you. Apposite. Appropriate, apt, fitting. Arcane. Secret, mysterious. Youth gangs are arcane groups formed for arcane purposes. Association. Mysteries and secrets are sold at the arcade. Arcane. Secret. Mysterious. Baleful. B-A-L-E-F-U-L. Means menacing, destructive. The gangster's face has a continuously baleful look. Association. Dennis the Menace can be destructive with a pail full of paint. Baleful, menacing, destructive. Banal, B-A-N-A-L, means commonplace, uninteresting. His banal jokes were unappreciated. Association. I've been all over this commonplace, and it's uninteresting. Banal, commonplace, uninteresting. Bourgeois, middle-class tastes and ideas. She could not tolerate her complacent bourgeois neighbor. Association. Booze is drunk from the middle glass. Bourgeois, middle-class tastes and ideas. Let's review. Apposite means appropriate, apt, fitting. Arcane means secret, mysterious. Baleful means menacing, destructive. Banal means commonplace, uninteresting. And bourgeois means middle-class tastes and ideas. Bucolic, B-U-C-O-L-I-C, means characteristic of country life. He moved to the suburbs because he liked the bucolic scenery. Association. My blue collie likes running in the outdoors of the countryside. Bucolic, characteristic of country life. Cogent means convincing, compelling belief. He approved her cogent plans for reconstruction. Association. The TV character Kojak is convincing and compelling. Cogent, convincing, compelling belief. Condign, C-O-N-D-I-G-N, condign, means severe punishment that is well deserved. We will not stop until their crimes have been brought to condign and exemplary justice. Association. The Khan is dining on his last meal before his execution. Condign, severe punishment that is well deserved. Disingenuous, D-I-S-I-N-G-E-N-U-O-U-S. Disingenuous means insincere, not frank. We cannot trust that disingenuous woman. Association. Frank is not sincere when he's had this gin with you and us. Disingenuous, insincere, not frank. Disputatious, fond of arguing. She has the reputation of being a disputatious troublemaker. Association. He is fond of disputing and arguing. Disputatious, fond of arguing. Let's review. Bucolic means characteristic of country life. Cogent means convincing, compelling belief. Condign means severe punishment that is well deserved. Disingenuous means insincere, not frank. Disputatious means fond of arguing. Ephemeral, E-P-H-E-M-E-R-A-L. Ephemeral means lasting only a very short time. The Indian summer is an ephemeral season. Association. If emeralds are put on sale, they won't last long. Ephemeral, lasting only a very short time. Epicurean, suitable for a person devoted to sensuous pleasures. This restaurant is famous for its menu, which can cater to the most exotic whim of the Epicurean. Association. Sensuous pleasures is pause cure. Epicurean, suitable for a person devoted to sensuous pleasures. Fatuous means foolish, silly. We were annoyed by his fatuous behavior. Association. The foolish housewife put the fat on the windowsill. Fatuous, foolish, silly. Feckless, F-E-C-K-L-E-S-S, means feeble, incompetent, irresponsible. The classic example of a feckless man is a wimp. Association. All the characters in the feeble fable had feckles, that is, freckles. Feckless means feeble, incompetent, irresponsible. Fulsome, F-U-L-S-O-M-E, excessive, disgusting. His fulsome praise sounds insincere. Association. A disgusting person can fool some of the people some of the time. Fulsome, excessive, disgusting. Let's review. Ephemeral means lasting only a very short time. Epicurean means suitable for a person devoted to sensuous pleasures. Fatuous means foolish, silly. Feckless means feeble, incompetent, irresponsible. And fulsome means excessive, disgusting. Furtive, sly, stealthy. They exchanged furtive kisses in the pantry. Association. The fur slid off her shoulders and onto the floor. Furtive means sly, stealthy. Herculean, as strong as Hercules. The weightlifter's physique was Herculean. Association. Sounds just like the word Hercules in Herculean. Herculean, as strong as Hercules. Heretical, H-E-R-E-T-I-C-A-L, heretical, means an unorthodox religious opinion, heresy. He was chastised by the church for his heretical speeches. Association. He read lots about unreligious people and their opinions. Heretical, unorthodox religious opinions, heresy. Incipient means in its early stages, beginning. The concerned parents tried to prevent the incipient romance from developing. Association. They have just begun developing zip codes for ants. Incipient, in its early stages, beginning. Incisive means decisive and clear. The incisive report gave little beyond the facts. Association. The size was clearly marked on the tag. Incisive means decisive and clear. Let's review. Furtive means sly, stealthy. Herculean means as strong as Hercules. Heretical means unorthodox religious opinions, heresy. Incipient means in its early stages, beginning. And incisive means decisive and clear. Inexplicable means something that cannot be explained. Inexplicable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle continue to baffle the experts. Association. I can't explain how that X got on the cable. Inexplicable. Cannot be explained. Inextricably. Cannot be sorted out or disentangled. The kitten became inextricably entangled in the ball of yarn. Association. The magician's next trick is so good, it's impossible to figure out. Inextricably. Cannot be sorted out or disentangled. Insuperable. Insuperable. Something that cannot be overcome. The Atlantic Ocean may no longer be an insuperable barrier to the military invasion of this hemisphere. Association. In the Super Bowl, their lead could not be overcome. Insuperable. Cannot be overcome. Internecine. 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 Means mutually destructive. Struggle within a group or organization. Nuclear warheads are internecine devices, not to be treated lightly. Association. Entering the nest was seen another bird to struggle with the mother bird. Internecine. Mutually destructive. Struggle within a group or organization. Irate. Means enraged, angry. The irate customer demanded her money back. Association. I rate your anger on a scale of 1 to 10, a 10. Irate, enraged, angry. Let's review. Inexplicable means cannot be explained. Inextricably means cannot be sorted out or disentangled. Insuperable means cannot be overcome. Internecine means mutually destructive, struggle within a group or organization. And irate means enraged, angry. Jocose, Jocose, means joking. The jocose gentleman enlivened the dinner party. Association. Jocose sounds like joking. Jocose, joking. Litigious, Litigious. Inclined to dispute or disagree, to seek lawsuits. Some lawyers are quick to suggest litigious action as the only remedy. Association. They constantly argued over who would clean the dishes. Litigious. Inclined to dispute or disagree, to seek lawsuits. Lugubrious, Lugubrious. Lugubrious means dismal, mournful. A lugubrious wailing greeted the funeral procession. Association. This mail is from Lou and covered with goo. Lugubrious. Dismal. mournful. Mawkish, M-A-W-K-I-S-H, means sentimental in a nauseating way. They laughed at the mawkish old Valentine. Association. Ma's kiss was always sent to me mentally. Mawkish, sentimental in a nauseating way. Mellifluous, sweet sounding. The couple danced dreamily to the mellifluous music of the dance band. Association. Flowing from my lips are sweet-sounding words. Mellifluous, sweet-sounding. Let's review. Jocose means joking. Litigious means inclined to dispute or disagree, to seek lawsuits. Lugubrious means dismal, mournful. Mawkish means sentimental in a nauseating way. And mellifluous means sweet-sounding. Noisome, N-O-I-S-O-M-E, means evil-smelling, harmful. The skunk is the most noisome of God's creatures. Association. See me holding a skunk and asking, does this annoy some? Noisome, evil-smelling, harmful. Nonplussed, N-O-N-P-L-U-S-E-D, nonplussed, completely perplexed. The child's questions completely nonplussed his parents. Association. Put a purple X there, not a plus sign. Nonplussed means completely perplexed. Pendulous, hanging so as to swing free. The pendulous activity of the mobile made her feel drowsy. Association. Picture the pens swinging freely, back and forth. Pendulous, hanging so as to swing free. Penurious, P-E-N-U-R-I-O-U-S, penurious, means poverty-stricken or stingy. Because of their penurious parents, the children went to school in rags. Association. He was so poor he had to beg for a penny or anything else. Penurious, stingy or poverty-stricken. Predatory, preying upon others. We watched the predatory cat pounce on the bird. Association. The praetoriador was praying before going after his first bull. Predatory, preying upon others. Let's review. Noisome means evil-smelling, harmful. Nonplussed means completely perplexed. Pendulous means hanging so as to swing free. Penurious means poverty-stricken or stingy. And predatory means preying upon others. Premonitory, feeling of foreboding. Premonitory impressions caused her to cancel her airline flight. Association. The monitor displayed events of and for boding. Premonitory, feeling of foreboding. Quixotic, Q-U-I-X-O-T-I-C, chivalrous and unselfish to an exaggerated degree. The young man is always presenting these quixotic schemes. Association. He found no shellfish in the quicksand. Quixotic, chivalrous and unselfish to an exaggerated degree. Rapacious, R-A-P-A-C-I-O-U-S. Greedy and grabbing, robbing others. His rapacious demands exhausted her bank account. Association. I'll repay yous already. Stop grabbing at my wallet. Rapacious. Greedy and grabbing, robbing others. Risible. R-I-S-I-B-L-E. Laughable, ridiculous. The new wave fashions are considered to be risible by some. Association. I laughed at the clock on his wrist. Silly place for a clock. Risible. Laughable, ridiculous. Risque. Slightly indecent story. The risque joke embarrassed her so badly that she left. Association. Telling that indecent story is risky. Risque. Slightly indecent story. Let's review. Premonitory means feeling of foreboding. Quixotic means chivalrous and unselfish to an exaggerated degree. Rapacious means greedy and grabbing, robbing others. Risible means laughable, ridiculous. And risque means slightly indecent story. Sanguine, S-A-N-G-U-I-N-E. Hopeful, optimistic. Let us not be too sanguine about the outcome. It's too early to tell. Association. On Christmas Eve, Hope sang one song. Sanguine, hopeful, optimistic. Sardonic, something that's sarcastically humorous. Her sardonic retort hurt him dearly. Association. Sorry, Don, your humor is too biting for my liking. Sardonic, sarcastically humorous. Spurious, not genuine or authentic. He tried to pay the check with a spurious $10 bill. Association. Those spurs are not genuine. Spurious, not genuine or authentic. Stentorian, an extremely loud voice. The town crier had a stentorian voice. Association. The senator yelled in a loud voice so he would be heard. Stentorian, extremely loud voice. Tortuous, full of twists and turns. This road is so tortuous that it is unwise to go any faster. Association. The torch was twisted and then put into an urn. Tortuous, full of twists and turns. Let's review. Sanguine means hopeful, optimistic. Sardonic means sarcastically humorous. Spurious means not genuine or authentic. Stentorian means extremely loud voice. And tortuous, full of twists and turns. Truculence, T-R-U-C-U-L-E-N-C-E. Truculence, defiant and aggressive. Because of his truculence, it is wise to avoid him at all costs. Association. The truculent me is parked on a grassy area outside. Truculence, defiant and aggressive. Unregenerate, persistence in opposing new ideas. We are living in a wicked and godless and unregenerate age. Association. The young general opposes all new ideas. Unregenerate. Persistent in opposing new ideas. Unwanted. U-N-W-O-N-T-E-D. Unwanted. Not usual or customary. He was a hopeless knave and an unwanted fool. Association. I don't want to wait on your usual customer. Unwanted. Not usual or customary. Verdant. V-E-R-D-A-N-T. Means green. The verdant meadows in the spring are always an inspiring sight. Association. The fir tree dent the wall in my living room and left a green mark. Verdant. Green. Virulently. Strongly and bitterly hostile. This one group is virulently attacking our government policy. Association. I fear you let me my bitter enemy's horsetail, and he'll be furious. Virulently. Strongly and bitterly hostile. Let's review. Truculence means defiant and aggressive. Unregenerate means persistent in opposing new ideas. Unwanted means not usual or customary. Verdant means green. And virulently means strongly and bitterly hostile. This concludes Tape 11, Side A. Please fast forward this tape to the end and continue with Side B.